the very cool and cold Inares Center in Montalban.
You always bring your jacket when you're here.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way the second time we had a game here early in the season.
Ako rin.
Sabi ko, hindi, mainit naman. I'm sure kakayanin naman.
Ginawa ko, nag-shopping agad ako ng mga jacket.
Well, it's also about that time of the year when the weather gets colder anyway. So, tamang-tama lang naman talaga. Tsaka maulan naman na eh.
Cabagnot, the 3, no good. Escobedo rising up for that rebound and they get the stop. Davao. Jeff Comia. Ginamit ang pick ni Escosio. Nakahawak sa jersey si Santos. Comia will miss. That should be a foul on a black shirt. Okay.
It could be on Enzo also.
Number 16, Adi Santos.
Adi Santos.
Oh, Adi Santos.
Nakalagpas yun kanina yung
Shot clock 14 seconds.
kanyang yung kanyang hawak sa jersey ni Wawi. Escobedo will shoot the 3 and knock it down. Raymond Escobedo. What a player.
Yeah, you know, this kid is really something special. And he has shown us multiple times this season that he can shine in the big moments.
There's a certain comfort level para kay Escobedo. Oh, they will count it. They will count it. Continuation para kay Alex Cabagnot.
The crunchman trying to take over here for Basilan at the start of the fourth quarter.
Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
At konting gulang lang galing kay Alex Cabagnot doon as he tried to get by Jeff Comia. A little use of that hook with the right hand.
I thought it took one dribble there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good call.
Okay, they reversed
I thought it took one dribble.
Number 29, Jeff Comia.
Bago siya na gather
Yeah.
for that shot.
Johnson comes in for Joseph.
Yeah, that's a good call.
But number 4 on Jeff Comia, that's a development that we have to. Is it number 4? That's a development that we have to follow here. Cabagnot, they go to Jervy Cruz. They converge on Jervy. And Jervy is fouled. So, you know, ito dalawang kumpunan. You know, you put a... Magano ka di... Uy! That's 5 on Jeff Comia.
Wow. Yeah. So tama ka nga kanina, 4 na siya kanina.
That's a huge development here.
Especially with the way Jeff has impacted this game for the Tigers. He comes out with, I can't believe that he's only scored 8 points in this game. Comes out with 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been almost the main instigator of his comeback attempt for Davao. Not just because of the baskets he's made, but the energy he's brought.
Let's go to Andrea.
Building confidence is the goal for the Star Horse now, which is quite interesting considering the names listed in this team. Sabi nga sa akin ni Jervy Cruz, sa tingin ko sa side ng mga bata, mas nangingibabaw yung respeto sa mga veterano, which is good, but can also be negative kapag nagkakaroon ng gap. Alex Cabagnot added, it's tough to bridge the gap, but at the same time, he sees a lot of potential in his younger teammates. Looking back in his younger years, he said, yes, he was also a hard worker, but what made him who he is right now was his faith. Faith to God and faith to whatever that is happening to him, good or bad, has a purpose. His experiences, wala siyang tinake negatively noon. Either you win or you learn. A kind of mindset that any basketball fan from all aspects of life can learn from. Back to you guys.
That's such a positive mindset that could go a long way for Basilan. Well, that's what Jervy Cruz has brought here sa team na to, no? And they need it. It's been one character test after another this season, Javi.
Tama ka dyan. And, you know, you wouldn't expect that itong team pa nga ang dadaan sa ganong klase ng paghihirap, because with the talent that they had at the start of the season, you would expect for them to go over the course of this season smoothly and easily, but that has not been the case. And that just reiterates the fact that it really doesn't matter if you have the best talent on your team. What really matters is how you're going to be able to see those players gel with each other and develop the chemistry. How fast can they do it?
And right now, the Star Horse coming up with a really strong response here. Back-to-back possessions, they've converted into baskets. Cabagnot and then Kaduyak with a big-time three.
At yan ang isa sa mga bagay rin talaga na feeling ko kailangan rin talagang pagigihan ng Basilan na talagang i-solidify nila heading into these final stretch of games and also heading into the playoffs. The ability to respond when the opponent starts making a comeback attempt, because we've also seen that many times during their losses kung saan lamang na sila at nahahabol sila, eventually they lose in the fourth quarter.
Escobedo against Kaduyak. 8 seconds to work with. Raymart uses the Tagala pick. Andy Santos is there. Pero Mingan leans in. No. Battle for the rebound. Nakuha ni Salubre. Janser the fake. No. Kaduyak comes away with it. Dagangon leaks out. And Gab Dagangon will miss the layup. Salubre, nagmamadali, dire-diretso. That's a hard foul. Got hit. Ito si Janser Salubre by Alex Cabagnot. Not intentional.
Alex Cabagnot is second.
And he apologizes right away. He has struggled in this game. Ito si Janser Salubre.
Are they gonna upgrade this?
I think they're going to review it. Salubre, after scoring 24 points against San Juan, has only scored 4 points in this game.
(65 to 57). I gotta give credit here to this undermanned Davao Occidental team. They're just pushing Basilan here. They were down 19 in the second quarter, 33 to 14, Javi.
Oh, yeah.
And things really look bleak for them.
Yeah, Basilan was ready to break the game wide open heading into the halftime break, but Davao just wouldn't let that happen. Again, as Jeff Comia moved up to the 4th spot, the energy became different for them.
He will stand at the call of foul.
Yeah, just a regular foul. I think hindi naman na, well, there was no wind up in that hit. Just trying to slow itong si Salubre down or si Alex Cabagnot.
Yeah, but I'd rather have that. A little bit of delay and then checking kung, you know, after what happened
Oh yeah.
in the last Monday.
Now we want to make sure that our players will be safe on the floor.
Safety is paramount. Free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Split at the line for Janser Salubre. Cabagnot tightly guarded by Peromingan. Cabagnot right-handed layup, no go. Kaduyak, the pass to Tempra, who misses. Escosio with a big rebound. Here's Escobedo. Wawi can't get to the basketball. Peromingan, Tagalan, now Escosio. Dagangon ready to help. Wawi muscling his way in, no good. Great defense by James Tempra.
In fairness to James Tempra, he's been playing Escosio all game long, and he has prevented Wawi from getting that basketball on the block a lot of times. And then on the ensuing play offensively, you get Cabagnot to step into a 3-in transition, and this brings the lead of Basilan back up to 10.
Salubre trying to answer. He does. Janser Salubre with 8 points in the game. It's a 7-point lead. 3-point shooting. Basilan 12 of 28. Davao 8 of 23. There's still no sign of Eman Carlo here, Javi.
You're right, yeah. After scoring 13 points in the first half, he was actually the main reason why Basilan together with Gab Dangangon, was able to establish that 19-point lead in the first half. But here it's Alex Cabagnot who has been taking over in this fourth quarter for the Star Horse.
7 of his 10 points coming here in the fourth. Escobedo to Tagala. The swing to Pirumingan was deflected. Tricky. Travel.
Traveling. Joseph Denzel or Josh.
Basilan's defense standing strong there, keeping themselves in front of each man. Here Cabagnot playing with Raymart Escobedo back to the basket.
Grabe yan. Ito, balik sila ulit kay Alex Cabagnot. Now a bigger Tricky Pirumingan on him. Cabagnot finds Santos, blocked by Escobedo. Terzo for 3. That won't go. Rebound picked up by Terzo. Escosio sa ilalim. Naagaw ni Cabagnot. He gets it to Dagangon. Numbers here for Basilan. Tempra will lay it in. Oh! Offensive foul, says referee Maynard Centeno.
That will not count.
Which brings a lot of celebration to the face of Janser Salubre.
Number 1, James Debra is second.
Yun.
There you go. There was a ward off.
Salubre celebrating that offensive foul. Salubre inside. Pinilit ni Janser. Dagangon leaks out. Gab Dagangon. Unnecessary from Tricky.
He could have just let it go because he was already pretty much behind Dagangon on that play. And now he allows Gab to try and extend this lead.
Gab Dagangon makes it an 11-point lead.
You know, you would admire the effort, but in situations like this, you also have to be smart about the fouls you give. I know that he was just trying to prevent an easy basket, but you were just so far behind, and you're down by double figures at this point. You want to try and avoid getting into a deeper hole, especially with only 4 minutes. You know, the clock's somehow ticking right now.
And Gab completes a 3-point play, 73-61. Escobedo. Nandun si Tempra. Escobedo finding his way inside. The fadeaway won't go. And Tempra will get the rebound. Dagangon. Back out to Kaduyak. Tempra to Cabagnot. Inside Tempra, he'll get the roll.
Alex Cabagnot has repeatedly toyed with the pick and roll defense of Davao this entire fourth quarter. He's flirting with a triple-double tonight. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists for the crunch man.
Salubre for 3. No go. Escobedo keeps it alive. Terzo. What's that? What's the call here?
I think the referee, seeing that Escobedo ran out of space there, stepping on the line.
Basilan able to stem the tide here.
For Tricky Pirumingan.
Tricky Pirumingan goes back to the bench.
Well, you could just really see the difference in not having Jeff Comey on the floor in this fourth quarter para sa Davao. It greatly, made it difficult for the Tigers here in the final frame to try and keep in step. Because Comey just really brought a lot of the energy on both sides.
Rajan Salubre commits the turnover. And this is something a teaching moment para kay Janshar Salubre. A lot of decisions that he made in this ball game that he could have done better. Digging in earlier, getting too deep. The help was there. Hindi siya wasn't able to make the shot. Kaduyak has been steady. And if Kaduyak continues to be a really good spot-up shooter, Javi, and there's a new dimension to this Basilan game.
I agree. You know, he gives a lot of boost to their outside shooting, and it gives Basilan another threat.
And kailangan na maging threat siya kasi he will be left a lot of times. He is going to be left wide open.
Especially with the way that he's played all season long. Many people expect for him to just pass that basketball most of the time, but with him being available for those shots, I'm sure that Coach Rich Alvarez will not be afraid to give him that license to keep shooting.
That's the 2 threes in this game, and especially sa corner, that was a big shot right there na parang nawalan ng it took the wind out of the sails of Davao as Janshar Salubre. That is something that he can do. Salubre.
And Davao really still trying to make things happen here with 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. It's a 14-point lead. But they're going to try and keep pushing here with still time remaining on the clock. Let's see if a miracle can actually happen for the Tigers.
Here's Cabagnot against Terzo. 8 seconds to work with. The crunch man gets it to Enzo Hoson. Hoson misses the layup. Escobedo. Terzo for 3. No. Rebound ni Enzo Hoson. Cabagnot looking for Tempra. Nabitawan ng bola. Dagangon from the corner. No. Adi Santos with the rebound. Dagangon will shoot.
I was surprised with that shot. They could have just kicked it out again and reset and get some time off the clock. Not a good shot there by Gab Dagangon. Luckily, they keep possession.
That's the assist of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Cabagnot has 10 assists in this ball game. Is it 10 assists?
Yeah.
9.
9
Sorry,
9
9
for Alex
assists.
Cabagnot.
Dagangon with the rebound.
And that just might do it.
$79-63. Basilan finishing strong here in this ball game. Hoson will launch the 3 and hit.
And so Hoson 3 points.
And they can be explosive, the Star Horse.
Oh yeah, you know, when the shots keep falling for them, they're a pretty tough unit to stop with all the talent that they have, all the shot-making abilities that these players have on their roster. They're a pretty scary team when that happens. Imagine they were able to mount this big second half surge without their top scorer in the first half in Eman Galo.
Let's give a quick shout out before we end the game. Chi Lopez, the idol natin photographer. Ralph Salcedo, the idol natin na graphic artist. And syempre si Mia Domingo still watching us. Davao, Basilan. And it's Basilan that comes out on top. 82-63, a big bounce back victory para dito sa Star Horse to tighten their grip there of their puesto in the South Division, and that improves their record to 11-11. They tightened their grip at 8th spot, Javi.
Yeah, they finally rise up to 500, and they're just 2 wins behind the Mindoro Tamaraos and the Binyan Tatak Gels. So Basilan can still set their sights on moving up in the Southern Division, but this is a big win para sa kanila, big confidence boosting victory after that tough loss against Quezon.
Our best player of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. And they're trying to get our best player of the game to come back. He flirted with a triple-double, 10, 10, and 9.
Just one assist away.
Oh, para kay Alex Cabagnot. And 7 of there's 10 points coming in that crucial fourth quarter. The lead was down to 3, Javi, and then Alex making some big plays.
Oh yeah, he just wanted the ball in his hands, and Coach Rich Alvarez just let him weave his magic in that final frame, toying with the pick and roll defense of Davao and making sure they made the right decisions in those crucial moments where Davao was really trying to make a huge comeback.
Let's go to Andrea Indicio.
Maraming salamat. First of all, congratulations, Alex, for that almost triple-double performance. Alam mo, dumikit man ang Davao. Come the first quarter, you decided to take over. What was going through your head during that quarter that made you take over the game?
Well, first and foremost, maraming salamat sa mga tao dito sa Montalban. Sa Montalban Linares. The crowd is great. The gym is amazing. And I hope we just gave you guys a great match for a second game. Sana the third game is going to be a really battle too. So we just stuck to coaches' I won't call it strategy, but we just stuck to his strategy, I guess. And you know, we believe each other. We have faith in each other, and anything's possible with the grace of the Lord.
Alex, we know a win is a win. but the thing is, dumikit pa rin yung Davao despite their depleted lineup. Ano bang masasabi mo? Ano yung mga lapses or problems na you wish you guys addressed earlier?
We're gonna watch film, so we could be 100% correct of our positioning, our alignment, and our pace. So as of right now, we're just gonna enjoy the third game, watch this with this great venue, and sana magsamahan muna tayo, magbonding muna tayo.